Well, hello and welcome to another exciting adventure of what are we going to build today? Well, we are going to take one man's trash, which is not the lawnmower. We're going to take one man's trash and turn it into a chicken treasure. Yeah, so our goal today is to build the biggest coop that we've built so far. And these are the supplies we have to do it. And I'm just going to show you the before, during, and after. So this is the before. Huge pile of nothing, and screws and support vehicles. And in a moment I'll show you the plan that I was thinking of. So ready? On your marks, get set. Go. Okay, so this is what I'm kind of looking at. I just moved that side there, but basically looking at this size, and just cut a door wherever I can cut ventilation, put screens in. It's one pallet wide. You can see the 2x4 draped across it would make a good roof. Plenty of room in there. Maybe making an open floor design. Since we're going to be attaching it to a chicken coop, or yeah, basically this is going to go at the end of another carport. We picked up another carport, and we're going to duplicate that, which don't like the cover. Have to do something about that, but that was a tarp that we bought, an extra tarp for extra coverage. That is a nice size to hold all the birds. So we're going to take that, that size coop, and attach it to the end of exactly identical one of those, but in the back of the house. And I think that's pretty beefy. So let's see how this progresses, because at this point, depending on how we want to do it, we'll just take these parts over there and assemble them over there, because it'd be too heavy to assemble once it's together. So I'll get my parts, and then just fill in the holes, basically. So let's go on that. Ready, Max? Get set. Go. Alright. So I came up with the design. We're going to make a few tweaks. And loaded everything mostly into the truck. Got the carport out of it. So I'm going to carry over the first load and get that kind of in place. And we'll probably start setting up the carport. So I don't know. We'll cross that bridge as we get there, which we're almost there. So let's start paddling. On your marks, get set. All right. So we've been considering how we want, how we want to do this, where we want to do this. And we're thinking that we want the opening to the carport to be here. Probably the end of the carport would be right on this fence post here. So that's where the end of the carport will be, and then it'll go 20 feet that way. So then the coop itself will be built down there. So in order to get our dimensions and clear things up, we're going to go ahead and start assembling this in place. And then once this is, once we at least get the top frame put together, then we can see where that's going to go, and I can start working on putting that together over there. Currently, I brought out the support vehicle, which has all the screw guns and screws in it. It also has a set of supervisors. Yes. Alright. So let's keep the air conditioner running. Plus, this vehicle doesn't get run enough, so I was just letting it come up to speed, going to normal operating temperatures. So yeah, we'll have to move some stuff and start making it happen. So let's get to it, shall we? 1, 2. See. Alright. So as you can see from the time lapse, I was doing great until I went to put it up on the stilts, the high part, and then the whole thing just collapsed. So what I ended up doing was taking a ratchet strap, hooking a ratchet strap on here, going all the way through the middle and pulling that really tight together. So that'll hold the middle in place, and then I put all the bungee cords on the side, all the way along, and kind of centering it up. But that, as you can see, lines right up with the poles, right there. This pole will go here, and this pole will go over here and be attached to the fence poles. So that'll be nice and secure on this side. Of course, it's going to get raised up, but just until we're ready to do that, it's going to be like that. Because I really wanted to started working on the footprint of this. So I'm going to pull the pickup truck over on the other side and start pulling pieces out. So let's get set. On your marks, get set. It's really hot. Pigs are taking a break. I gave them a box to play with and filled up their wallow so they could cool off if they need to. They're muddy, but when they get wet, they get itchy, and she's scratching up. All right, let's get back to work, shall we? C. Go. All right, so this is where we're taking a break for a moment. I need to go get some supplies, which I did. And we temporarily lashed it down. It is just so hot. So I got a ratchet strap going to the truck. I got a ratchet strap going to the fence. Ratchet strap going to the fence there. And you can kind of see what we're putting together here. Now, of course, this would all be wrapped with 6 feet chicken wire, which is down there. But we're discussing how to do this, because it's just enough to either go down and wrap the whole thing and make a door right here, or wrap all of this around and then have to make a door for that whole area down there. Of course, we'd have to fill in this space here too. We're talking about possibly raising this whole thing up. But then how do you put a floor in the bottom? At this point, we could just leave this raw like this. You know, put rat wire down. We're also talking about possibly putting cinder blocks down underneath this. Back here, we're talking about is have one entrance that goes into this area back here, and there'll be a hallway, an 8-inch hallway, and then there'll be nesting boxes here. So this would be the back wall, and the door would hinge out this way, and this shelf would be like right here, somewhere like right here, so that you have enough room. That's right here. So you'd walk out, and you'd have a hallway. You could either go either this way or that way. You know, cut this thing appropriately so that this side's the walkway and that side's the door, and then the whole thing just flips down and you have access to all the boxes in the back, or whether we want individual access to each box. We're thinking about that, and that way we can just use this roof as a continuation of that box, and yeah, so that's what we're thinking in that regard. I don't have any big metal poles for down here, so I'm thinking of using engineered lumber, but again, it's just too hot. So I'm going to take a break and come back with a part 2 probably tomorrow. So we'll leave it here. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sure it's pretty long. And we'll come part 2 as of how this chicken coop is going to come together. Like I said, if we raise it up there, put legs on it, put a floor on it. I don't know. It's easiest to leave it on the ground. Then the only access would be there, as opposed to having the door over here. Everybody's all passed out. And you can see that when this coop, they can look across. And see their Coop buddies over there, which I need to go take care of. So, hi. Thanks for watching another exciting video of what do we do today. And hope to see you next video. So, love ya. Later. Bye.